Nigerians, your own Senate chief whip get mind talk say our corruption for Nigeria no did that corrupt. You know when we have corruption that is not corrupting very well, our corruption is likely mildly corrupt. You know, they fantastically corrupt, or perhaps fantastically mildly corrupt, because we get the kind of corruption where we say we dey share am with people. So if person steal money, the person will carry the money, or politicians steal money, because not be person, na politicians. Politicians steal money, they go carry the money, share them with people, because if they don't share them, they know will come back another 4 years. So that corruption will be bad thing. So Ali Ndume come talk say you go support death penalty for corruption if only the person thief up to 1 trillion naira, because person will thief 1 million or 1 billion or 100 billion or 200 billion, that money small, you know, too big, because 300 or 400 billion now money will be said they go share to people so that they go better the people their life. I want to ask a question: how many common people life will be say politicians done better for Nigeria? How many commoners life where politicians done better for inside this Nigeria? And are we saying that this money then within the thief, where they're supposed to build hospitals, do good roads, and people they die because of bad roads, people they die because of lack of medical facilities, that will not be death? Because if they talk say what it makes sense support death penalty for drug, people where they use drug and sell drugs and where they manufacture drugs, and because the drugs they kill and destroy lives. But tell me, the money where they siphon, where they supposed to use do roads, build, you know, do our hospitals and all that, instead of going to abroad to go take hospital treatment, they go carry that money, thief, carry their own family, go abroad, do that one way. Be said they're supposed to use better the lives of people here. People not they die here because of lack of medical care or poor medical care. Do people not die in Nigeria because of poor medical care? People not they die for Nigeria because of bad road. People not they die for Nigeria because of insecurity, when they go divert money for security to other places. People not they die because of the looting of our commonwealth. People need that because of those things for Nigeria. So I don't understand though this one where Ali Ndume talk. What? Make I just hand over the talk to Barrister Darlington. Thank you, as it always join my Barrister Darlington, and I know so we'll be partner in what? In good governance. Yeah. In Barrister, not all partners in crime. Partners in good governance. Now you commit the crime. No. I'm very innocent. So Barrister Darlington day here. People, welcome. Barrister Darlington and I thank you, as it always join us. Partners in good governance to use top things that will be said that affects Nigerians. Barrister Darlington, all this matter with you talk, where you want to start, from the beginning or the beginning?
In fact, precious.
Sir?
While I know they finish.
You know they finish like that.
This one when Ndume talk, he hit everybody like thunderbolt. Seriously. I don't know, say most of these our lawmakers who claim to be leaders, their brain need to reset. They need to go and check so waiting there inside their head. Just like you said, this man didn't know that corruption, in fact, financial corruption, money corruption is the worst and the most endemic, the most the highest killer of Nigerians. If you are to go to record and see how much way corruption don cost Nigeria, we're supposed to be killing corrupt leaders so that Nigeria can move forward, just like they are doing it in China. Why do you think China is moving forward with over 1 billion human beings? If all their leaders were to be corrupt and they are stealing money, by now Chinese would have been lying on the streets of all the cities in the whole world, begging for money, begging for food. But because they have leaders who manage the economy very well, that's why they were able to borrow you money. Imagine a population of over 1 billion people borrowing you money that is just slightly above 200 million. Is it not a shame? We don't have China doesn't have the resources we have. All they have is their human resources that they have in large number, and they are making use of it. They are putting them into production. But in Nigeria, Ndume have the guts to tell the whole world that rather than corruption, it is drug that kills. Now let me break it down. Precious, if you buy drug now, if you go and import drug or whatever, all these hard drug, it is only one person that is going to buy it from you, and that person will consume it. It's a personal choice. Not every Nigerian is consuming hard drug. Not every Nigerian. It is your personal choice. But when they vote money to repair road and you divert that money and that road is bad and accident, do you know how many people that pass on that road on a daily basis? Thousands of people from day to day, from week to week. So those people, you have destroyed their life. You have caused them economic pain, because it is either they have accident and die, or their car will visit the mechanic every week. These are things that will happen because of what? Corruption. You cannot even begin to imagine. It is when you have used the money, like Ndume was telling us that if you steal 1 million and 1 billion and 2 billion and all that, okay, if all of them begin to steal 1 billion according to Ndume, how much will be left? How much will be left in Ndume? Because you are talking this person steal. Yeah, if you steal your own 1 billion, the other lawmaker say, okay, say you don't collect your own, oh yeah, I will go and collect my own. Then this other person, by the time all of you steal the billion one like that, how much will be left? Do you see why Ndume did not think well before he said that thing he said? He didn't know what he's saying. I don't blame him, because there is nobody in that Borno South or Borno North where he come from. If not, they would have asked him to come and sit down at home. He has overstayed his welcome in that Senate. Ndume have overstayed his welcome in that Senate. It is time they asked him to come and sit down. In fact, the people of his constituency, with this thing he said, I am telling them now to recall him. The man, in fact, he committed a lot of blunder. How can he make such a statement? Without thinking about it, without thinking of the implication. Drug. That is why you say drug pusher, they should kill them. But to corrupt leaders, they will not kill them. But they are killing them in China. You will not copy such example, oh, you will not. Why do you think China is moving forward? If not for their anti-corruption stance. Look at the economy of China. After America, it is China now. After America, it's China. So with that huge economy, imagine if their leaders were to be stealing the money. Where do you think China would be today with that kind of population? Ndume, you missed it. You made a very big blunder.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, talking about the drug now, we basically they even give death penalty. How many people will be seen at the drug barrels and those will be seen at them be the bad for the barrel when they don't even really catch?
Exactly.
Apart from their boys them.
Exactly. The real barons in Ndume, will you ever kill them? At least there are people you people know. Yes, now there are
some people.
They know, even in that they are seen it, they know the drug barons among them, they know. But they will never talk to them. Remember when one man, I've forgotten his name, he was making a contribution in the floor, and he now said that, look, some of the people here he's sitting down with here are people that he investigated for 419 when he was a police officer. The man said it. So none of them is free. They are just catching the small fry, the errand boys. The real barons, this is Ndume and his fellow traveler, they know them. But they will never kill them. They will never. Remember the drug boss at Ikorodu? That warehouse.
Okay, that one will happen. Before as they finish that one, before the election, as they bust the place, they can't go, the Oga of drug lord, Oga wey dey in charge of drug, and Oga President now come visit each other. As they visit finish, the next day they come burn the drug them. You remember that story?
Of course now. Okay. So why they know?
That one mean anything?
No, it don't mean anything to Ndume. It don't mean anything.
It's supposed to mean something.
No, it don't mean anything to them. So you can imagine all those kind of revelations, they don't want to follow the lead. But when they catch one small fry who was running around, they will use him as a scapegoat. We know what happened with Glory Okon and a certain Babangida and Co. and the Delegiwa. That one, is it not a very good, is it not a very good scandal that people should follow? So they should not even go there. They made that law because they want to silence some people, not that they want to fight drug pushing. The real barons, they know all of them. If they are doubting me, let them go and meet Boba Marowa. he will give them the list of drug barons in Nigeria who are in high positions. People who are in high position will just say something about the drug boss at Ikorodu and how somebody visited somebody and somebody traveled abroad, and before you know it, that matter died. Why didn't they do something about it, since they are serious about fighting drug pushing in Nigeria? So that is a non-issue. Ndume have failed in what he said. I just told him now, if that is his own panacea to remedy this, he is making a very big blunder. Instead of sharing money, instead of sharing stolen money with your constituency people, please do your constituency projects that will better the life of everybody. If you give your people borehole, everybody will drink from it. If you give good road, people will pass through that road. If you give them good hospital, they will go there and get medication. If you give them good school, their children will go there and become better citizens. That is how to build a society in Ndume, not by sharing stolen money with people. I don't know how these people think.
Okay, so Barrister Darlington, may we even look at the gravity of this statement? Is it supposed to be embarrassing that someone, I mean, what does it mean to Nigeria, to the image of Nigeria? Say someone waiting for the executive arm of our lawmaking, upper chamber, go make that kind of statement, a legislature, so he's made that kind of statement. It don't mean anything. I mean, it means something.
That's why some of us are angry with him. Seriously, this is an embarrassment of the highest order. Embarrassment, and you know that the world is a global village now. If you go around the world, people are making references to what this man said. And they be making reference, a lawmaker in Nigeria, a sitting lawmaker in Nigeria is making this type of proposition. They will be quoting him all over the world.
So only when one person tip up to 1 trillion.
1 trillion, yes. And then one person think that if one person is still 1 trillion, another person will not follow him and see 1 trillion. By then, where is the money to do project? Where is the money to improve the life of the people? So
now you make like people like the former accountants general, we think around 109 billion. And small money be that, so they live and make it carry
of course.
And I make will never hear of in case.
Of course, he enter plea again, he returned some and went away with some.
Oh wow.
That's it now.
All right.
So you hear any other thing? So even before Ndume said it is already working. That is why we are saying that something must happen in this country for this country to move forward. We cannot continue like this because these people, they are adamant, they are unrepentant. They are not even thinking that they are destroying this country. Except something.
But you think say Nigerians get the way?
I said something must happen.
Like
if man no do and God will do it. I'm not joking.
God didn't come down from heaven.
I said God, something must happen to teach these people a lesson. Since they have refused to learn. Look at the kind of statement a woman being is making. Somebody who has been in that is as old as that Senate now.
So it means say Nigeria need the Ghana Ghana solution.
As far as something must happen, if man no do and God will do it. Precious, mark my word, this thing must not continue because these people, the pain they have inflicted on Nigeria and this country, it cannot be quantified. They have totally destroyed this country and they are not even perturbed. They are not bothered. Look at that. So they know that they have been stealing money. They know. Why do you think that
they're not denying it?
They are not denying it now. Ndume has just made a confession. He has made a confession. He has just said it. And this man is still in that Senate.
So why do we now arrest and criminalize people who steal common 5
in fact, ask
2,000, 30,000, 40,000?
That is
why EFCC they go after people with thief small money?
Good.
Because they all not reach 1 billion, so then they all not supposed to be a
problem. Where they see 1 billion to thief? Where? The real criminals are these people in government who have access to government office and big positions. They are the real criminal in this country. Because no Yahoo boy can steal up to 1 billion naira, even if you convert the money. What did they collect? Pocket money, starvation allowance. That's what they collect now. No Yahoo boy can steal this kind of.
Does that mean make Yahoo any better?
They are partners in crime now. The politicians that taught the Yahoo boys what to do, they are watching them now. So while they are stealing from government, they too they are stealing from their foreign partners. or even banks.
All right, my people, thank you so much as I joined us for this conversation. Oh yeah, put your comment for inside the comment section. Make me know exactly how you feel. Maybe you know go support the views of Barrister Darlington. Maybe, of course, when I say I'll be on an APC woman leader, maybe you know go also support my views. Let's get to know your thoughts and reactions on the conversation. Thank you so much for joining us.